Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's stream. This, of course, is the Captain. And today we're going to be continuing our game of Super Daryl Deluxe. We played it for several hours yesterday, and honestly, I have found it very enjoyable. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, so sorry for the delay. I had a PlayStation 4 DualShock controller. I've been wanting one for some time. I've heard that these controllers are probably the best for playing Dragon Ball FighterZ with. It just took me a little bit to figure out how to set it up for use on the PC because Windows does not have native support for PS4 controllers. But, you know, it kind of makes sense, I suppose. They're Microsoft. They don't want to support Sony stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Come on, Microsoft. Get with the program. Anyways, let's continue where we left off. I think yesterday... Now, what did we do yesterday? So yesterday, man, we went through a lot. Our first days of the school, the trenchcoat kid is trying to have a market on textbooks. We've been roped into getting textbooks for two people who claim to be our friends. Poor Daryl thinks that, you know, he's getting friends by doing favors for these people. We went through the 666 musical trials and defeated the stage manager so that we could get Beethoven his harpsichord. A whole bunch of ridiculousness. Yeah. Okay. So there's something having to do with this teacher right here. See. We need to find a musical instrument for the princess, which we did. It's a harpsichord. We need to find, oh man, a bunch of stuff. Find the key. Let's see. What do we have? Do we urge to make music? Mm-hmm. Study in blue. What do we have here? Yeah, I'm not sure. We need to find out what the D&D kids are up to. Okay. I think going back to the we're getting some keys here. Fake keys, I see. Hello, Magister of Maps. Fancy meeting you here, wherever here is, fellow explorer. Skill Sorcerer has sent me here to scout for the first summoning area of the new beta boss campaign. The campaign book magically appeared in our guild hall overnight. It's a gift from the god of maps. There's no doubt about that. You should go and speak with skill sorcerers about tackling the first quest if you can manage to find your way out of here. But hey, that's what your map is for, right? I bet if you were to look at a guild hall on your map page, you would even see a quest icon there. Axis of creativity, huh? A Glockenspiel key. I wonder if there's something over here. Musical trials. Nope. Nope, doesn't seem to be. Okay. Let's go, Daryl. Manager's key, hey. Alright, let's take a look. The manager's key. Oh no, fake key. A toy key that is next to worthless. Okay. And now we have the manager's key. A key granting access to the manager's room in the theater on der Wein. Okay. Explore the manager's room. The manager's room. Now what? We have to go out here? Doesn't seem like it. The sweatband controls and hones his energy. Yes, 100%. Hello, music teacher. Hide that key. Hide the key. Okay. Question is, what does it mean by the manager's room? Oh, you know what? It's probably upstairs. Look at that majesty. The majestic Daryl leaping through the air. Yes. Hey, there we go. Turn it off, for the love of God. Johnny Soar, the Soar winner at 1. Back when things were normal and music class was super gay. 2. That time I was kidnapped and strapped to a lab table in the basement. 3. The evil scientist that brainwashed me / now I'm evil. 4. Protect the secrets of the Axis to usher in New World Order or be destroyed. 5. Heather's a bitch. 6. Heather's a bitch remix. Okay. We have to find the manager's secret now. It means we probably have to go to... Ah! Ooh, okay. That was loud. Okay, so we have Count Rogers' locker. No, we gotta find Johnny's locker. Dad's locker. Where's Johnny's locker? Chelsea's locker. Tina's locker. Daryl's locker. It. Manager. Where is the manager's locker? Possibly in the... Tim, Chelsea, Igor, Becca, Drew, Jessica, Ken, Abby. I'm confused. Okay. Find the manager's secret. Where is it? That's the question. Well, since we're here, we might as well go to the princess. You're right, but he is a student after all. He's just known as the manager. Okay, princess, I brought you your harpsichord. Well, that took you long enough. Who in the right mind would keep a princess waiting so long? Sniff. Ugh, and you smell like cheap booze. Have you been getting drunk instead of getting me my instrument? You really want Daddy to rip you limb from limb, don't you? Because he will. All I have to do is say so. So, let's see it, stupid boy. What instrument fit for a princess did you bring me? What the hell is this? Is this some sort of joke? An old piano? Where did you even find this? How on earth did you carry it with you? Ugh! First you ruined my bed with your filthy shoes, now you bring me oversized firewood instead of a real instrument. Princesses should play flutes, or harps, or ocarinas. Stuff like that. Go back and get me something that I can actually play, or I'll tell Daddy all about the hole you put in my ceiling. poor Daryl. Here we go. The heart of a princess was not won with a harpsichord. Though taken aback by the impressive gift, the princess calmly suggested that you find her something more princess-like before kicking you out of her vent room again. Her vent room. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right, honestly. The manager has a locker combo. It could be in the music and art room, maybe. Oops. Intro to science, history, Daryl's locker. Hell, let's go in the bathroom and save real quick. Great news! Looks like you got yourself a whole bunch of those experience points that I hear all of you dorks talking about. Good for you. I bet you found a whole bunch of lunch money too, right? To honor this momentous occasion, I've got some new stocking for you that really encapsulates your personality. I hand selected it myself. Yep, it should be just what you're looking for. Take a look. Average weenie protractor. Average weenie shirt. Or you get super weenie stuff. I could buy the super nerdy stuff. The humor in this game, it speaks to me. Oh, let's see. Did we get everything? We need spinach for the kitchen. Okay, that means we need to go to the science room. Leap through the air, Daryl. Leap. Let's go. Give me the spinach. Photosynthesis. Okay. I'm gonna go to Science 102. Oh hey, there's somebody up there now. They weren't here last time. Oh, I can't get to you? Oh, weird. Give me that spinach. Spinach! I guess it's not in there. There's some glass. I do need glass too. I need 10 pieces of broken glass. But I suppose it's worth it. I'm just running through the science classroom breaking shit right now in real life. There we go. 10 out of 10. Would do again. Okay. Out for the spinach. There we go. There's one. There's some broken glass. Perfect. Watch out for the Bunsen burners. Oh no. Alright. We got 2 quests done here. Fantastic. I like how I had 1 + 1 = 2. This is part of Science 101. Okay. Go to the kitchen. Alright, talk to this dude. Hey there, Chef Flex. Well, would you look at that? This cheese might just be the moldiest cheese I ever seen. Must be exceptionally fancy. Tell you what, kid, you did me a favor. Now none of them kids are gonna come crawling in here bitching to me about how I ain't making them lunch and how they gonna sue. For that, I'll give you a small taste of my very own special butter. I call it a luck butter. Rub it on your skin and all your dreams will come true. It's how I stay looking so young and employed. You come back here tomorrow and I will do business again. What? A luck butter? Luck butter? 18, 12, and 12. Rubbing this all over your body will grant you a small chance to find common jewels by killing things. Chances of acting will also increase. Oh my god. Okay. Let's rub it on our body. Oh man. Hey, Mr. Roboto. How are you doing? Definitely not robot. Okay, nothing new there. Count Rogers' locker? Oh, I don't have the combo for that yet. Okay. DK's locker? Suppose. I'm just checking. Okay, we need to head upstairs. Beat this entire game in 0A presses? What do you mean? Okay, Drew. Thanks, these look delicious. Don't eat the glass, please, Drew. Paranormal Club. Hello, Clairvoyant. I hope your brain is feeling better now that it has had ample time to recover from my psychic touch. It appears that I don't know my own strength. Controlling your mind was much easier than mind control usually is. Jason Mysterio. Sorry, bro. We're a little busy right now. This lock ghost is going to make me famous. We owe you one in the future, though. I always keep my word. Okay. Time to go back to the. We need to go South Hall. So we need to go through the gym lobby. Winning isn't everything. Yeah. Okay. Dad's locker, storage locker, intro to arts and music. Here we are. Okay. Oh, hey Beethoven, what do you have? Servant, for God's sake, where have you been? I have long since finished Fidelio, no thanks to your extended absence. You will be punished for your tardiness later, but for now we have a much bigger issue to deal with. Not a single ticket has sold for the premiere of my opera. I had one of my other more reliable servants steal the record book of all recent ticket purchases in the theater. He ripped the pages out for safekeeping, and when he returned, well, what we discovered was disturbing. Not a single ticket had been sold from any performance in the last several weeks. In fact, no living creature has stepped foot inside this theater in that time. Unfortunately, my information ends there, as that servant was soon caught, flogged, and thrown in prison for theft and ruining my record book. I must now rely on you to continue where he left off in his investigation. I believe the authorities caught him in the Vienna streets. Perhaps you should begin there. Think of this as an opportunity to redeem yourself. Be gone! So let me know if it's like too loud or something, guys. Because it is too loud for me, not gonna lie. Let me just turn this down a little bit here. There we go, that's better. Better on my ears. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't get too much quieter for you. Oh, there it is. That's convenient. Manager's locker. 862. Boink. What do we got? WFHS Honors Sash. A sash given to exemplary students at Waterfalls High. Why is it in the music room? Also, $10 worth of lunch money. Yeah! Fantastic. Actually, let's take a look at that. Oops. Sash. It's better than everything I have by a fairly large margin. Oops. What is this? Let's see. It's better than my cape. 100%. Cool. Here we go. Dr. Watson. Well, that's a shame. I didn't hear a damn thing with this contraption. I think the clues around here are just about dried up anyways. It's time I search for Sherlock elsewhere. Can I count on you to join me? Or find out why theater tickets aren't selling and fix it. Find Gabe's locker combination, figure out what the D&D kids are up to, get some mortar. I have no idea where the mortar is. I also have no idea why theater tickets aren't selling. I don't suppose you have anything to say, do you? Nope. Locker room, Beethoven's room, Tenant Hallway East, Xylophone Player's room, Mozart's room, Anaso's room. Door's locked. Okay. Need to go to Vienna Streets though, I remember. Aha! Napoleon and a French soldier. Oh, now what is this? This area is under permanent curfew, boy. No man, woman, or sniffling child may be outside for any reason. There is reason to believe that a dangerous criminal is on the loose out around here. One that is connected to the chaos happening back where I come from. Judging by the monsters and strange scenery, I am guessing that we are correct in our assumptions. You, however, are very odd indeed. Perhaps there is more to you than the sad exterior and bright clothing, Have you seen any bright blue flashes of light around here? Or perhaps even a man made of shimmering light? Sir, a letter just arrived from camp. The enemy has noticed that our forces are split and is preparing an assault. Curses! I must return and aid my men now. If you want the curfew lifted, we shall continue this conversation in the history room. I would suggest that you offer your assistance back in the history room if you would like the curfew lifted here. What curfew? Okay. To the history room. Let's go. Let's take a piss first, huh?
Come in.
Sir, I've come to inform you that the trial experiments have been a success. Every one of our subjects has shown overwhelmingly positive results. In fact, a small faction of the more fierce lab mice actually broke out, crossed the Gulf of Mexico, and ruthlessly conquered a few families in a small neighborhood in Trinidad. They've raised a flag bearing your likeness, sir. We only await your approval to begin human experimentation.
Have you been following our football team this season?
Why, no. I have not, sir.
It's been a tough year for our beloved salmon. In fact, Their record for the past few decades has been embarrassing, to say the least. It's taken a toll on the morale among the students.
That's unfortunate, sir.
Their present record of 0 to 37 is particularly embarrassing.
0 to 37.
Our efforts to improve the standard of education in this school can only go so far if we allow the student body to be represented by spineless failures. It's time we adjusted the current in favor of our salmon, don't you think?
Agreed, sir.
You have my permission to commence Phase 1.
Phase 1.
In addition, I'd like to see our team victorious for a change. Is this clear?
It shall be done, sir.
Excellent. You are dismissed.
Well, the plot thickens. Alright, let's see what these D&D nerds are up to. Hi, Weapon Master. Greetings, weary traveler. Let us find a seat so you may unburden yourself from the travels and stuff. What the? There's a hole in the wall. Hello, skills sorceress. Hey there, handsome. Are you here about a new campaign, or do you just miss me? Teehee. Maybe a bit of both, wink. We found the new campaign book on the quest table over there when we got to school this morning, so it isn't quite ready yet. This isn't the first time we found a campaign written for us. It must be a result of our enchanted guild hall. It's called the Beta Boss Reconstruction Engine. According to the instructions, the reconstruction engine uses glitches in the dimension software to temporarily reconstruct and allow repeated battling of mid-level creatures, themed beta bosses. Sounds like maybe a cute nerd wrote all this fancy talk. Teehee. The Magister of Maps is out scouting for the first beta boss location, but we need to build the engine itself before we can start the campaign. Getting the parts seems like the sort of thing a strong, sexy man like you would do for a beautiful maiden like me. After watching you destroy those hats yesterday, I know you're not afraid to get a little sweaty. Are you up to the challenge of navigating the big scary other world and collecting the parts for us? Or would you rather stay here and learn some new skills with me? Wink. Let's go. We need clay dough and vacuum mortar. Okay, well, we know where to go get clay dough. This realm of the beta boss. I see, it's just not built yet. Okay, clay dough is in here. Damn clay. Can't be trusted. Oh, we can go to the Cubist Castle. I think we've already been there. I don't know where the vacuum mortar comes from though. Or vacuum motor. Hello, Leonardo. You again. I can smell Beethoven's booze on you before you arrive, you know. It's disgusting. How did all of the business go anyways? I do hope he's done taking advantage of your willingness to blindly follow orders. In any case, I have something for you to do. I was recently admiring the scenery in this newly constructed world that we find ourselves in, and against the suggestions of my wiser friends, I was doing so at night. Now, I'm not one to believe in giant humanoid rats, especially of the knife-wielding variety, but I swear on my honor as an artist that that's what I saw. How do I know that the dark was not playing tricks on my eyes? Well, they also robbed me of my entire collection of cheese paintings. You have to get close to do that sort of thing, and I know what I saw. Those paintings were the first full collection of still life work that I had ever done, back when I was still in my starving artist years. It would happen that painting food does not satisfy the hunger that a lack of real food creates, but it did make me famous. Fancy that. But I digress. Will you help me recover my paintings? They are important to me. I will reimburse you, favorably, of course. I have all of your paintings already, Da Vinci. You know, now that I think of it, these really weren't worth getting back. We got a weapon. Cool. What is it? Paintbrush of Destruction. Paint your foes into oblivion. Yeah, not nearly good enough. Okay. Okay, that's enough Play-Doh. Now I need a vacuum mortar. Make sure, maybe, maybe up here? Hey, we got the vacuum motor. Okay. Alright, back we go. Dwarves and druids. Hello. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me, handsome. Now we'll be able to build the engine and begin the campaign to reconstruct our first beta boss. I bet you want to be the first to try it out, don't you, sexy? Hee. Hey. Place talisman here. And then we have a gateway. I am now that weird kid. Instead of a bedwetter. So that's a plus. Following days of wandering around the streets of Vienna without a lead, you ran into your other childhood hero and fashion idol, Napoleon Bonaparte. He told you a story about a man made of shimmering blue light, and kindly asked that you follow him to the history classroom so that you could have a long and intelligent discussion about the French occupation of Vienna over a delightful setting of French tea and biscuits. I don't know about that. Passives. You have friends. Congratulations. Magic Magnet. By completely sacrificing your ability to draw in friends, you can instead draw in health and lunch money drops from further away. Magic. Radical Reader. You were recently bitten by a radioactive textbook. Now you earn an extra 15% SexP when you trade in non-radioactive textbooks. Enhanced vitamins. Vitamins and minerals are essential if you want to grow to be a big, strong Daryl. Oh boy. Hi, cutie. Are you ready to begin the beta boss reconstruction engine campaign? I'll read the introduction from the campaign book for you, although it's just a bunch of fancy schmancy talk to me. Ahem. Setup. Before the beta boss campaign can begin, the game master is responsible for building the reconstruction engine in a relevant summoning area. The beta boss campaign is composed of multiple mini-campaigns, all focused on a different beta boss and containing 2 quests each. The first quest will require the players to gather all necessary ingredients for constructing a summoning talisman. These ingredients are typically remnants of the beta boss's first life and will be scattered throughout its classroom, somewhere near its original demise. Once the ingredients have been collected and the summoning talisman created, the second quest may be attempted. The players must take the summoning talisman to the summoning area. Once there, the summoning talisman must be placed inside of the engine to open a portal to a rebuilt and enhanced version of the beta boss. Special equipment will be available to the players upon defeating the beta boss. Note: the bosses and respective mini-campaigns must be completed in the order provided in the book. This is to ensure the safety of those participating as well as to prevent the early gathering of endgame equipment. So there you go. The first beta boss is called, let's see, Lord Glockenspiel. Oh, a lord! I bet he's really hot. But don't worry, babe, there's only one man for me. Wink. The first task is to collect the ingredients needed to create the Glockenspiel talisman. Here's a list of what you need. Good luck, as if you'd need it. So I need 2 more Glockenspiel keys. Task complete. We figured out what those kids were up to. We got a new skill. What the heck is going on here? Okay, required level 12. Twist thinking. Mimic your first beta boss and become a small, dangerous tornado. Hold on to your shoes. You're not high enough level to do this stuff. Can I upgrade? I can do that one. I can do that one. I can upgrade basically all of these. Boom. Upgraded. Cool. What the hell is going on here? Probably should save it. Wow, that's him. That's Chad Champson, the quarterback of the Waterfall Salmon. You know, dwarves and druids might take a lot of talent and effort to play, but being the quarterback of a football team is a whole different boss to tackle. You can't just start over if you make a bad throw. I wish I could be that confident. Death? Oh, hey there, champ. You bet on football too? World Wake Up Day is this Friday, which means we're gonna see the largest bets of the year. And if there's one thing Death loves more than anything, it's gambling. I make a fortune off these kids. Gambling's pretty easy when you can see through time. Yep, they never learn. I gotta admit, you folks have quite the team here. These games almost keep me too busy to deal with whatever cute little animal the gardener has adopted this week. I swear the helmets these kids use are made of cardboard. The helmets these kids use are he's death, get it? Oy. Always thought it was weird that you mortars have a holiday for one of the biggest tragedies in human history. A whole day dedicated to hating 2 graduates from this very school. How about that? But hey, they did destroy the world. Wasn't enough of me to go around that day, that's for sure. How do you think I died? Ha! I didn't. It's a joke. I'm eternal. Here's another question. Who'd have thought a little old book would be the cause of the apocalypse? Besides me, of course, and you, considering you have the last copy in existence stashed in your locker over there. We're living in strange times, kiddo. Don't forget to place your bets. Hey? Hey, Derek, check this out. It's our football team, the Waterfall Salmon. Well, 3 of them at least. That guy in the middle there is our quarterback, Chad Champson. He's famously terrible. He's been on the news a few times for all of the quarterback world records that he's broken, like longest consecutive losing streak and longest time spent sitting down during an active football game. They say our team hasn't won a game in decades, and it's all his fault. There's actually a pretty big gambling scene here that sprung up because of it. No one in the right mind would bet on a win, but you have to get more creative. How many times will our team lose the ball and be unable to find it? How often will Coach Glassfists need to drag a player out onto the field? How many will pass out from dehydration during the national anthem? It's pretty sad, really. I imagine you want to be on the other end of the social spectrum here, so I suggest you go get us our goddamn book spray before we sign you up to be the next quarterback. Hi, Chad. Ah, hey there, champ. Name's Champson. Chad Champson. How's it hanging? Of course, you already know who I am. I'm the handsome dude that's about to put this town on the map again. 24 years of disappointments is enough. That's what Chad thinks. Come Friday, I'm gonna walk out on that field and crush the Stony Brook Bears into dust. Bear dust. Just like the generations of salmon before us did. But Chadster will do whatever it takes. Even if he has to drag those goons kicking and screaming to the end zone with him. These guys might not be able to catch a ball without flinching, or run a yard without passing out, but we're a team, and a team wins together, especially when Chad is part of it. Yep, it's time to ascend as winners. Hi, Paul. Where the hell have you been? It's almost the end of the day, and we haven't seen a drop of book spray. World Wake Up Day is this week, and we need to be ready to open up shop to all the students and their families. We're playing our rivals, the Stony Brook Bears, and it's going to be packed. You don't have time to gawk at the football team, no matter how amazing their losing streak is. I never understood all the hype surrounding this dumb holiday anyway. Who cares about 2 bad eggs from 20 years ago? You should care about 2 great eggs selling quickly quality textbooks now. Don't let life pass you by. Buy some textbooks. Speaking of World Wake Up Day, our friend Chelsea is throwing her annual Wake Up Day party this Friday. Ellen and I need you to work that night selling comfort textbooks to anyone who shows up devastated about our team's loss. Here's an invitation with the address. Don't tell her I gave it to you or you're fired. She gets super pissed when we hand out her invitations without her permission. But I'd say it's her fault for leaving them unattended in her locker. Attention all members of the varsity football team. There is an emergency practice session to be held in the gymnasium in 5 minutes. Please report there immediately. Oh, look at that. I guess the coach wants us to run some plays before our inevitable victory tomorrow, eh guys? Seems pretty silly to me. I could beat the Bears' eyes closed at this point. That's the spirit, Chad. Actually, it's more like, that's the spirit, Chad, don't leave us. Haha, sorry fans, it is my duty to teach the rest of the salmon how to navigate the streams of football, so to speak. I'm about to become the third prodigy to come out of this town in the last 5 decades, and I won't be destroying the world. Dale didn't skip leg day. See you all on the other side of victory. Oh, everybody left. Dale just stood there like a mouth breather. Okay, history. That's what we want. Okay, yep. We're in the intro to history classroom, and this is what it looks like. Okay. And now we're in Napoleon's camp. This kid's imagination is crazy. Let's save it first. Cat. Okay, my cat is getting all tangled up. Okay. He decided he wanted to come up here on my lap, and he's more than welcome to, but he's getting all tangled up now. Really? Okay. There we go. We're good. Crisis averted. Nothing got yanked out. Look, Napoleon's got a teddy bear in his bed. Ah, we have no time for small talk. The camp is under attack. Oh. It is, huh? Oh no! Ow! Goblin rocks, huh? We're getting hit by mortars. God damn. Ah! Run, Daryl, run! Insta-bomb. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna see what this is. Insta-bomb. Just add water and prank your friends. Alton gold. Pouch of painted rocks. Goblin rocks. Pouch of rocks. Kill the goblin mortar! Got it. Hey, we got mortar. From a mortar. I understand now. The joke. Wait. Could I have gone this way? I guess I just assumed I needed to go back. Okay, nope. Leap, Daryl, leap like a graceful swan. Look at him. He's so graceful. That's 1 mortar out of 5. Okay. Oh ho! You have done it! I knew something was special about you. How else could you have survived the streets of Vienna so easily with those giant rats prancing about? Ho ho ho! No doubt those disgusting creatures you saw were new to these eyes of yours, hmm? They are vile creatures that have been sweeping across this strange world that we find ourselves in. I fear they are just the beginning, however. Regardless, I have lifted the curfew on Vienna and withdrawn my men. The man we are after is not there. No, that bastard is here, and he will conquer what is mine. Oh, he will not conquer what is mine. I will teach him no fear. I will teach him to fear Napoleon of France. If you happen to find yourself back here again, I will have you know I am seeking allies. Do not hesitate to stop by. Okay. No. Okay. I guess we have to go back. You, Mr. Beethoven. The music is in the southern wing. Hello, Beethoven. You sure do have a knack for disappearing for conspicuous lengths of time. No matter, it would appear that whatever you were doing worked. I had nearly half of a full house for my opera, a new record for such a pathetic establishment, I must say. Unfortunately, it would appear that the critics in this town have not developed even half of the taste that my masterpiece requires, and they have done me no favors in the reviews. Alas, I will need to return to my work and dumb it down for such tone-deaf men to enjoy. In any case, you have done your job as my servant, and I no longer require your services. I will give you something to remember me by as a parting gift, something that perhaps will lead you on the path of the musician yourself. Good day. What did you give me? Oh. He gave me... a recorder. The most precious of fiddle flutes. Okay. So we went to discuss Napoleon, and it was at this point that some diabolical man, somewhere in the depths of some place unknown, commenced phase 1 of some diabolical scheme. Unaware of the increasing sense of dread in emptying halls, you made your way to the history classroom where you discovered a small free World Wake-Up Day gathering inconveniently blocking the doorway. It was time to make some new friends. You met Chad Chanson, the famed quarterback for the Waterfall Salmon, and assured you that he and the Salmon would be victorious come Friday when they played their rivals, the Stony Brook Bears. Your best friends were there with their usual clever snippets. Paul invited you to a World Wake-Up Day party at the end of the week, and even Death made an appearance to place his bets on the outcome of the game. Though frowned upon in most academic environments, varsity football gambling rings are perfectly legal in most states. Eventually, the group dispersed as the Salmon were called away to an emergency football practice, leaving you to break into yet another unsuspecting classroom dimension. As it turned out, Napoleon was instead embroiled in a merciless war, and there was not a crumb of biscuit to be found. Enraged at this discovery, you blacked out and laid waste to an entire army of monstrous goblins using only your bare hands and handy self-help skills. Upon regaining consciousness, a grateful and victorious Napoleon lifted the curfew on Vienna and sent you on your way, extending an invite for you to come to his camp whenever you pleased. Back in the music room, Beethoven was pleased with the result of your endeavors and gave you a recorder as a reward for your service to him. He told you to get lost, thus concluding the preliminary friendship ritual. Another friend made! Oh, there's actually another page there. Never mind. Another friend made. So I wonder if we can go back there and get more mortar. I'm gonna try that really quick. I'm gonna get that side quest done. Maybe? Nope, guess not. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to get other mortar from somewhere else. More tar. That's right. That's right, Seaman. Okay, time to return to the lovely princess. Okay. A new photograph. What is this? An old photograph of a girl with golden hair. That's weird. Why was that just hanging out here? About time! You better have brought me something fit for a princess, or I'm going to throw a fit unlike any you've ever seen, and then I'll tell Daddy. Come on, hand it over. Well, it looks like you're good for something after all. This'll have to do for now. To be honest, I feel my musical interest starting to fade anyway. Must have been a phase. In the off chance that you didn't disappoint me, I replaced the hole that you made in my ceiling with some wood from that old piano that you gave me. Now you can go back to doing whatever it was that you were doing up there in those filthy vents. Nothing good, I'm sure. Why not do something useful and figure out where all those torn up newspapers are coming from, and watch the chandelier while you're crawling around up there? I just had it put in. Wait, what's that? Is that a photo of me? Give it here. Huh, this is a photo of me and my sister at the play center when we were kids. I must have only been about 7 at this time. Where the hell did you get this? Never seen this picture before. You're full of surprises, aren't you? Yeah, I suppose so. The princess was less disgusted with this gift than she was with your harpsichord, though you were beginning to suspect that what you perceived to be her melting in your arms before was actually a case of healthy and justified reluctance and possibly a bit of hatred. Despite her now obvious contempt for you, she managed to repair the vent above her room so you could continue being weird. Where do we want to go? We need to go up? Yeah. I think we can't go this way though. Be the easy way. And my way, you rats and bats. Sure, why I keep doing a little dash. I don't mean to do the dash, but it just seems to happen when I sprint. Ow. Go. Hey, we made it. World wakes up. Humanity falters after strange collective loss of consciousness. Players war on self. We're all just so confused, stammers President. Someone's gotta pay. All over the globe, people are waking up from what scientists are referring to as a mysterious collective loss of consciousness. People everywhere are claiming to have no idea what's going on and have a gap in their memory about 5 years wide. There are countless reports of missing individuals. Well then. Oh, the janitor. What the hell are you doing? You ain't allowed in here. What kind of business does a kid got wandering into an old janitor's closet? Son of a bitch. You're the one that stole my keys and killed my favorite chest, and now you're back for my precious memorabilia. Oh, you made a mistake coming here twice, kid. I ain't napping this time. The principal's gonna hear about this. Did you just come crawling out of those vents? Oh hell, there's nothing but carbon monoxide and lead in those systems. Oh no, Daryl. Christ, kid, you must be hallucinating all sorts of shit right now. Yep. Cleaner.
This is one mess I can't wait to clean up.
Ow. Ow.
Does that crack my spine or your spine? Ha! How'd that one feel? My ribs!
My ribs. Do you hear the music right now?
Come here, you little bastard.
What the? Not cool.
My ribs.
Ow.
My ribs.
Come on, Daryl. You got this.
Good luck picking your glasses out of your skull. Does that crack my spine or your spine?
Oh, I need to do something.
My ribs.
Ow. Uh-oh. Come on, Daryl. No, Daryl! What the? Hard.
What the?
Got him! You go, Daryl. Oh my god. Round one is
Like a
ours.
tank, sting like a missile.
I have 2 HP. This is not fair. Okay. Round 2.
Come here, you little bastard. My ribs.
Ow. Damn it. Oh, for some reason I keep thinking it's the undercut, but it's not.
My ribs.
Ribs!
My ribs.
That's better. That's better.
Like a tank, sting like a missile.
Ugh. Damn. Okay, we gotta be more careful here. We just gotta dodge. Okay, so we just... Oh no!
Good luck picking your glasses out of your skull.
Gotcha. So I know, right? I hit that
How'd that
fist!
one feel?
Oh, damn it. Oh, we're gonna have to redo this again.
Does that crack my spine or your spine?
Ugh. Man, this is hard. This is not easy. Trying to figure out what he's gonna do. 3rd time's a charm, though. Come on, Daryl.
Come here, you little bastard. My ribs.
Get him! Yeah. Okay, round one done.
This is
Easy.
one mess I can't wait to clean up.
Well, let's not get hit this time, huh? Go, Daryl, go! Round two, done.
I'm gonna punch your face into your ass.
That's rude.
My ribs. My ribs.
Ow. Woo! You got him. If that ain't the weirdest shit I've ever seen. No one's beaten me in a boxing match before. That lad have a copy of... No, of course he couldn't.
Right in here, boys. Just file on in. I know we're all a little down considering our record and all. But from here on out, I want you all to just forget all that. Tonight's practice is a brand new beginning.
Yeah, I'm sure some positive thinking will change our record right around. The hell are we doing here, Coach? I'm missing a date for this? How is sitting in the dark supposed to make the rest of this worthless team play up to my level? Another one of your brilliant recipes for success, failing as usual.
You never did have any faith in anyone but yourself, Chad. You gotta take my word here. You're all about to be a whole new team. No use standing here wasting time anyway. You boys got a long night ahead of you. After tonight, though, you pack of losers won't be able to disgrace this town ever again. I guarantee it. Now let's get practicing.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
There have been reports of numerous interferences within the classrooms. Interferences that are a result of the honor guard neglecting their responsibilities. I'm saddened that the distinguished title and perks that come with working beneath me does not seem to be enough to ensure quality performance among my young guardians. Most of them, anyway. I'm grateful that my science guard is as vigilant as ever. However, I can't afford any setbacks within the classrooms. I need you to pay my guards a visit and remind them of what's at stake.
You betcha!
Oh, it's Mr.
One
Roboto.
more thing. Among the interferences are reports of some student creating mayhem within a couple of the rooms. I'd prefer it if the honor guard attended to him, but until they begin fulfilling their duties again, I'll need you to look into the matter yourself.
Can't have troublemakers running about. Does this student have a hall pass?
No, I would imagine not.
Then I shall see to it that they are destroyed.
I need you to simply keep an eye on him. But yes, if you catch him in the act of doing something drastic, you may destroy him.
You got it, buddy. You can count on me.
Foreshadowing. Ellen, and you haven't put in any extra hours, which is cause for another demotion. Paul says, let's see, what else? It says here that you've only met 6% of your textbook quota for this week. Well, that's no good. Ellen says, helping other students well on the job. I see that the employee task list has barely been touched. Paul says, did I see you gambling the other day on the outcome of today's wake up day game? Gambling on the job when you're supposed to be getting book spray, huh? I'm afraid we're going to have to demote you down to junior baby intern status until you get your act together. Balto says, well, lost the ledgers. What? Our ledgers for the textbook business. Our ledgers? I lost them. What do you mean you lost them? Well, I keep them all on my phone, easy mobile access and stuff. You know, we don't want a paper trail. Mr. Roboto caught me updating them this morning and told me that phones aren't allowed during school hours. I tried telling him it wasn't a phone, it was a study machine, and it didn't work. I don't know. He asked me if I had a hall pass. I told him my phone was a special hall pass, but he just took it and left. Well, you deserve it for being an idiot. We don't even have ledgers. Yeah, that's what you get for breaking the rules. Get a new phone, fat ass. Hey, screw you. My phone was taken because of you two. This is your fault. Our fault? We didn't tell you to wave around your phone in front of Roboto. Or use your phone at all, actually. I don't care. I want my phone back or I'm done with you two. Hey, is this the new Dalton kid you guys said worked for us now? Yeah, this is him. And so far he's been good for nothing and has brought us hardly any product. Hey, we could get your phone back. He has to do what we say now or that he's just a junior baby intern. Do you have any idea where Roboto went, Balto? I think he went into the old history room after you took my phone. Alright, junior baby intern, this is officially your fault. You have to get Balto's phone back, otherwise you're fired. Go find Roboto in that old history room and get Balto's phone back. He's pretty easy to confuse. Just ask him some unsolvable riddle and he'll freeze right up. Get to it then. This one is easy. Even you can't screw this up. Oh. Nice guys, huh? You finally found your way into the janitor's closet, and though you didn't find any asbestos or asbestos cleaning equipment, you did find an upset caveman that clearly didn't want you there. After a few rounds of a good old-fashioned boxing match, you managed to haggle with the brute and walked away one bottle of book spray richer. Paul and Alan will be so proud. Expect a promotion at the very least. The next few days went by in a blur, and before you knew it, World Wake Up Day had settled upon the students at WFHS. No one seemed to be celebrating, but with the football team's extended absence continuing on, it was believed that their training regimen was still in full effect. Of course, no one but Coach Glassfist could have known what horrible fate Ted and his teammates had met. No one really cared much either. Meanwhile, a diabolical man, somewhere in the depths of a place quite evil and still unknown, angrily ordered a stern talking to be given to his classroom honor guard and a watchful eye kept on one adventurous student. For you, 8 a.m. meant the normal round of morning demotions, this time dropping you down to junior baby intern status. Things were unfolding as usual until your colleague Balto showed up and claimed that the goodly vice principal, Mr. Roboto, had taken his phone this morning and promptly disappeared into the history room. While such tragedies do tend to happen from time to time, it is important to note that Balto's phone is the home of many important business operations, documents that the textbook emporium would hate to lose and that also do not exist. The group quickly held a vote and determined that this was all your fault, so it was time for you to sidle up and hunt down Mr. Roboto in the school's old history room, which was now more of a sprawling history-themed hellhole. Sprawling history-themed hellhole. Retrieve and hang up posters. Some skills available, huh? What level am I? Level 10. I have 8 books. Like, this seems good. Spin forward quickly, piercing through enemies and dealing damage multiple times. Could also get self-destruct. I think we're gonna get that. Just because we can. Alright. New arena challenges unlocked? What? Hello, chef. There he is, my own personal chef's sous chef. About fucking time. I was supposed to start cooking lunch hours ago. Not a one of them little bastards touched the stew I made yesterday with the ingredients you brought me, so how about we get a little fancy for him? Bring me something exotic this time. We'll see if you damn kids like some real cuisine. I'll really flex my chef muscles on this one. You know, I've been tough on you kids. Tell you what, I got some brownie batter that's going bad soon. I'm gonna whip you kids up a nice treat for lunch today. How about that? While you're out there, get me some fresh walnuts. We need peyote, haunted walnuts, and mummy pie. Happy wake up day. They're burning. Okay. Happy World Wake Up Day! Man, I love burning the effigies. It's totally the best part of the day. Want to recite the WFHS World Wake Up Day anthem with me? Today, on the most tragic of days, we must remember the downfall of society and how fragile our collective psyche really is. For though our young seeds had blossomed into beautiful oaks, quickly they were spoiled by the acid rains of success. So screw you, Kent and Ellie. We curse your names and burn this effigy to remind ourselves of your ultimate betrayal against humankind. Man, so powerful. Gets me every time. Go salmon! Oh. Down here. Nope. Ugh. Hey, look. It's a Neanderthal. Ooga tug bugga ug 20 pog ika. Yes. I just got a poster apparently. Hey Becca. I submitted a complaint to the main office about their new exclusive honor student library access policy. Mr. Roboto got back to me this morning and guess what our fair and just vice principal had to say. He told me all of the spots are filled up. Well, that sure is news to me. I didn't know there was a limit to the amount of students who could become honor students. In fact, I didn't even know we had any in the first place. Anyway, this is them I guess. Meet the honor students of WFHS. All these people in the pictures. That one on the right definitely looks like a robot. And they're definitely not menacing at all. Hey Gabe. I'm running out of bondage to eat. Have you found my combo yet? Hello? Bobby! Oh. You already have talked to these people. Well, for the first time in months, we actually had lunch yesterday. Well, I did. No one else was here. Well, I mean, I almost did. The chef made some sort of stew, but it wasn't healthy, gluten-free, or vegan, and I swear I could actually count the GMOs in it. Why can't the chef just make something that everyone can enjoy? Welcome, almighty that weird kid, to the High Guild Hall, home of all things dwarves and druids. Perhaps you are seeking new quests or beautiful wench. Nobody actually does any work in this school. Hello, Lexi. What are those nerds doing over there? This is not their gym lobby. Someone better tell them to leave. Ark, do my eyes deceive me, or does a warrior approach to test his strength? Feast thine eyes upon the glory of what we have built here, gentle traveler, for it is the epitome of Druidkind's most awesome achievements. Welcome to the quest hall. The only change I did was put the Dwarves and Druids Club logo up there. Oh my god. We spent the last few days working on this since Skill Sources has been busy with the beta boss reconstruction engine. Our guild has gone flabby, lazy, and weak in the absence of our previous dungeon master. Someone has to keep this group lively. So, as a new dungeon master, I've taken the liberty of writing a handful of new adventure. Whoa there, keeper of the quests. What durst thou mean you're the new dungeon master? Only those with the most weaponry of weapons and knowledge of all the powerful weapons gifted to us by ye old dungeon masters of old could possibly handle such an important task. Thus talents are suited for tasks such as scribing the adventures and brewing whetstones for those of us that are, capable of dungeon mastering. I assure you that my weapon... You know nothing that is required for the job. I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't made a single note in your journal since retrieving it. It does not have to hurt my feelings. All folk know that your words are your choice of weapon, though the prophecy did not mention that you would wield them against your allies so mercilessly. Newly welcome, challenger. Here is where you may train your skills or embark on perfectly written adventures for glory. Our chest full of gold and rare loot enticing? Simply speak to one of us to pay your entrance fee and begin a challenge. There are two kinds of challenge. Battle will test your skill, while adventures will take you on mystical journeys. It's opening day, so there's a limited selection of challenges available. Dwarves and Druids. Look at the drawing. Quest, the Evil Druid. You're a new member of the Dwarves and Druids Guild, and now you must test your loyalty and skills to the Questmaster. Embarking on this challenge. Adventure, rather. This is it, your first day in Dwarves and Druids Guild, the most excellent and powerful of all guilds across these vast lands. I am your Questmaster, and I will provide you with information on your adventures. As is customary for all new members, you'll be given a test of loyalty as your first adventure. You join us at a troubled time, as a recent ex-member turned evil has reappeared and cursed our entire village. He is a powerful druid, and as wicked as they come. He has turned our precious well water into frogs, and has released a herd of giant job-eating rats into our village. Our citizens grow more thirsty and unemployed by the hour. You have been tasked with saving the village, and proving your own loyalty to the guild by slaying one who is pretty much not even loyal. Preserving the guild is our #1 rule. The quest begins at the village square, where you are surrounded by the job-eating rats. Slay the beast so that you may begin hunting down the evil druid. Come at me, rats! Weird. The village is saved, but the threat of the evil druid still looms over us like a large cloud of curses. Now you must find the traitorous druid and put a stop to his evil schemes. Follow the trail of festering beef until you reach the forest of felons, the home of the evil druid. You have survived the trail of festering beef and have arrived at the nefarious forest of felons. It is the most dangerous forest in the entire realm, home to equally nasty and brutish thugs who do things like smoke cigars and arm wrestle all day long. You enter the forest and are quickly spotted by some angry thugs looking to break your legs. Level up. Level 10. Hey, finally. I can use some of this stuff. This? No. Oh, new abilities, actually. You barely survived the encounter with the thugs and continued through the forest of felons. Waffles the bandit. Head at me. As you walk the forest path, you notice something glimmering in the bushes. You could examine it or continue on your path. You ignore the glimmer. No, we do not. You push through the bushes and find the treasure of the forgotten felons. How excellent! Hey, look at that treasure! Yay! You got a topaz. As you continue on, you find a lone music producer. Music producers are the scummiest excuse for life in all of the forest. One of them lights a match and sets the surrounding woods on fire. You better hurry and escape. Ow. Level clear. As you stumble into a clearing, you find yourself surrounded by a horde of angry, living trees. Had you read your Dwarves and Druids manual like you're supposed to, you would know that angry, living trees are exactly the sort of thing you would expect to find around an evil druid. Instead, you remain clueless and choose to kill the trees where they stand. Coincidentally, that is the exact thing the manual would have recommended you do anyway. What the hell? It's a tree ant. Huzzah! You take the only path available to you, and you finally see him, the most evil, awful, rotten druid in the Forest of Felons. The evil druid that went mad with power, shunned our guild, and cursed the village. This is the final trial of this quest. Slay the traitorous druid and his tree guards to bring peace to the land. Earl the druid is a little beaker. Ow! Holy shit. Wow. Oh! Oh my god, we almost died. Oh! Gotta be careful. Oh! No! Failure! Damn. Bad. Guess we're gonna have to try again. Just gonna skip through it. Do do do. Village is saved. Buff breathing is a skill. Yep. Alright, we're doing better this time. We're gonna have to just be careful about the tree ants. Those guys hurt and they do not get stunned when you hit them. Okay. A chest. Which you've already taken. Clear. Okay, music producers. Ow. Come on, Daryl, you got this. Yes. Don't fall on me, please. Bastards. They do so much damage if they hit you. Ow! Alright, now onto the boss. The most evil, awful, rotten druid. Followed by tree ants. Oh! Damn it. Ah. We're so close. Okay, there's a whole bunch dead. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Run, run, Daryl, run! Why are you firing it in the wrong direction? Woo. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Take that, Earl, the druid. Ow. Just you and me now, druid. Bring it on. Earl has been slain. You have done it! The village is forever safe from the curses of the evil druid, and you have proved your loyalty to the guild. Come back and let us feast in honor of our newest dwarves and druids guild member. Behold, the spoils of victory! The only woman I need in my life is my weapons. Oh, what? We got $15? We paid $20 in order to do it. Wait. We did get a new weapon, I suppose. 32 strength. Nikes. There's a one-handed. Better than what we have. Okay, let's try some battle training. You get textbooks and stuff. Okay. I have 140 bucks. I am rich. Welcome to battle training, young druid. It is here that you may practice the ancient art of slaying many wicked foes with, like, a variety of weapons and abilities. The guild will provide you with the weapons you need. You must use only that which you were given. This is your handicap. Do well and you will win treasures unimaginable. Fail and you will bring utter shame and sadness to your guild. Is now ready. Oh, different abilities too. Cool. It has been ages since our guild has seen a druid with such promise. Your next lesson, there are times when your training requires additional provisions such as a second helping of weapons. As such, I have granted you an additional ability. Thus, thou dost not have to thank me, for it is my job. Use this weapon wisely, lest you befall a great demise. That's a pretty cool ability. I am most impressed by your fierce use of these weapons, warrior. The prophecy foretold of a strong druid emerging in the troubled times. Be it you? Your third lesson. Perhaps you notice that time is not always an ally. Just like time is sometimes a weapon of life, so are more powerful enemies. But defeat these foes and show your true strength, warrior. Lesson 5. Sometimes you may face weaker versions of monsters you recognize to be vicious. Other times you may find more powerful versions of monsters you thought to be weak. Your mighty weapons will make quick work of both. I like how there's a basketball just stuck in the pipe up there. Pause, fellow druid, for I have misread the script. The previous lesson was lesson 4, while this next one is the dreaded lesson 5, which reads, your training will teach you to deal with more than just living threats. What? Oh no! Vicious meatballs! Ow! Thou have impressed the dwarf council with your quick thinking and legendary composure in the face of giant rodents. Your final test is to pass this test. Oh, there's fire now. I didn't know. Wait. Run, Daryl, run! Thou hast passed the test set before you, with the most flying of colors. Behold the spoils of victory. A textbook and a cardboard sword. Hell yeah. Okay, let's take a look. So this one is, damn, it's actually pretty good. 25 strength, one-handed. Coupled with this one, 32 strength, one-handed. Woo, baby. That'll be good. That'll be super good once I get high enough level. Alright, what the hell were we doing before we got on that GI inside tangent? Hey, Mark. Rawr. Hey, Blurstow. Hey, man. Have you listened to this dude's story? He has a lot to say. This shit's tragic. I had no idea the plight that Bearkind was facing, nor the oppression dealt upon them by us, men. His bravery is an inspiration to us all, man. Hate farm. Yes. Hi, Abby. Happy World Wake Up Day, Daryl. Weird that we say that, isn't it? Happy. I wouldn't really call the apocalypse happy, even if it was kind of underwhelming. Hi, Drew. I can tell that all of the glass eating is doing wonders for my popularity. But there's still something missing. Where are all the ladies? I thought being popular would mean I'd be swarmed with women, you know? Maybe I just need something more specific. I learned in a documentary that female deer are attracted to the buck with the largest antlers, for instance. Yeah, that's what I need. If I could just have my own deer antlers, I would be so cool. I'd be surrounded by females in no time. What are the chances you could find me a pair of those somewhere? I'd be super thankful, of course. Plus, I'm so popular now that I can let everyone know how great you are. Okay. Let's see. We're missing 3 posters. Where are they at? Alcohol? Here we go, there's one. Now I'm just missing 1. I don't suppose it'd be in the vents. Probably not. All seems fine. Is it outside? No. Goats? Okay. You go to the history classroom for that. You need to get some sick ass antlers. Alright, so science, history. Get bottles going back from Mr. Roboto. Mongolian soldier. That strange door was not here before. What's the deal with that? Yeah. I hate war. I just want to keep learning to play dwarves and druids. Did you know that enemies receive 125% damage while they're burning? It's crazy, of course. It's crazy. Of course, player characters receive the same treatment if they're on fire. Fair is fair. That's way more interesting than whatever Genghis and Caesar are feuding over. I believe I'm in the wrong place. I am looking for a rude warlord made of shimmering blue light. Does this sound familiar to you? He insulted our commander's mother, so our revenge must be swift. Oh ho ho! What is best? At a tree trunk. $12. Oh, this is armor. Go back to the Mongolian camp. Mr. Roboto. Oh my god, they're level 16? Ooh, we're backing off from that. Yipes. Ouch. Talk about painful. Hello? Genghis. When I get my hands on you, Caesar, I will rip your head from your shoulders and take back... Oh, what? What's that? I can't hear you with this large stone wall between us. Don't you have anything better to do, like ruining the lives of millions through your senseless pillaging? Says Julius Caesar. No, no, for now, you have my full attention, you spineless cretin. Yes, how lucky I am. Yawn. Phew, I sure am tired from all this safety. I'm sure am tired of all this safely standing around at the top of my wall. I do think I'll retire to my warm, comfy bed soon. I hope you enjoy the cold. I will stand here through the next 3 moons if that is what it takes to reclaim what you owe me, Caesar. Why don't you come down here and face me like a real man? You hide behind your wall like a rabbit. Why don't you come in and get me if you're so tough, huh? Arrgh, you will pay, Caesar. You will pay! Okay. Genghis Khan? More like Genghis can't. Never mind me, Genghis Khan. I'm just listening. Was I mistaken? Is this not where Mr. Roboto is? It's in the old history room. That's where we are. Medical tent. I like how there's just a leg right there. Dr. Dominique Jean Larry. Oh, bonjour, my friend. Yes, you are endowed with some nice long slender limbs, aren't you? I certainly would love to have a chance to doctor those appendages. Oh, if only I had the resources. That cheapskate Bonaparte does not believe in furnishing his talented doctors with more than the bare minimum. Would you believe he has the gall to complain to me of the screaming, keeping his camp awake throughout the night? Between you and me, those cries of agony are sweet music to my ears, but nonetheless, that shrimp thinks I am supposed to maintain a peaceful butchering with only a single dull saw. Did I say butchering? I meant a doctoring. If only I could test whatever the half-human monsters use on their injured. What beautiful disastrous results might I see? Oh ho ho! Okay. Weirdo. Napoleon, you got something for me? You sure do. Oh ho! I had a feeling I will be seeing you soon. The Empire's very own one-man army. You have become something of the legend since we last met. The men, they talk of nothing else but your wild feats of valor on the battlefields. We, my men live to fight another day, thanks to you, the hero of France. Oh, this reminds me. A large grey man stomped through camp not 1 hour before you appeared. A man of similar, he was wearing trousers under a collared shirt like yours. And he was... how they say, off-putting. Similar to you before you was a hero of France, you understand. I'm describing an acquaintance of yours, perhaps. Oui, he walked very foolishly right into the battlefields. I pray he will not face any harm at the hands of that mother-hating warmonger and his horde of abominable barbarians. If you value a relationship with this man at all, I highly suggest you run after him and save him from a fate worse than death. And where are you going that way anyway? I know you won't object to performing an teensy tiny favor from Napoleon. My men, you see, are in the process of traversing the treacherous fields in order to establish an outpost. And what a siege it will be, that snotty-ass warlord will rue the day he crossed paths with Napoleon Bonaparte. My men, my brainless men who wish only to dirty my reputation with ineptitude left camp without the products they need to actually complete my orders. Without the products, those buffoons out there are on nothing more than a suicide mission. I see your heart breaks at the thought of what will happen to Napoleon when his carefully planned plans don't go as planned. Mon ami, we're not for Napoleon, but for the good of Europe. The duty falls unto you to deliver the products and save my mission. Upon the success of your delivery, of which I have no doubt shall occur, you shall be promoted to the premier product manager of the great empire of France. Oh, premier product manager? That's the greatest promotion we have ever received. Okay. Oh, woe is moi. My love, it has perished. I fell in love with him in his brilliant marble sculptures. A romance blossomed. The world had never seen such passion between two souls. At last, in autumn, I decided to ask for his hand in marriage, but it turned out his heart was made of marble all along. My home is now filled with sculptures of our love, big and small, cliché and profound. I cannot bear to return there, as it rends my poor withering heart. I must ask of you, can you let your fellow men suffer as I am, amidst the permanent marble reminders of the love I have shared with another? We need to find 10 cans of Instabomb. Okay. Oink. Okay, hey. I can use new skills now. Not really, actually. See what skills we can get though. We only have $2. We'll get back to that. A nurse goblin. Nice. That's right, now that's power, exactly. Wait. Quest is done. Where are these other quests? Are they like off the screen or something? Very confused. Take a look. With no real lead, you decided to shirk your responsibilities and meet up with your old friend Napoleon at his camp. Words were cut short, however, as he needed you to deliver barrels of supplies to his men in the middle of the battlefield. Oh, I see. There we go. That's more like it. Got a weapon. This is a Chisel of Forgotten Love. It does a lot more damage. Ow. Okay, we need, let's see, more first aid kits. A lot more first aid kits. We'll fight our way across the battlefield. Take that, goblins. I like how the goblin is wearing a nurse's uniform, but they look identical. Okay. First aid. Refreshing. Oh, this is a goblin camp? Oh my. I like how they have first aid vending machines. Hey! Don't spit at me, you jerk. Let's keep going. Who are you? Mikrov? No. You want to use hell? You pay. This Mikrov's hell. Only Mikrov stand on it. Mikrov like Goblin Shiny. Only use hill and hill accessories, then give Mikrov 15 shiny. Don't make Mikrov hurt you, ugly human. I already have it. I have way more gold than I need. You pay Mikrov, you use hill. Goblin Shiny help Mikrov pay for soil upkeep and hill maintenance. Oh! Got an automatic first aid. Got another tote bag. What is this, an eye patch? Mikrov's eye patch. Wow, this is way better. What you can't see can't hurt you much. Enjoy a 300% increase to your max health. But good luck fighting with one eye covered. God, really? That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so this is better than the butter. This handy thing will periodically poke you with needles and slap bandages on your wounds. It will recover 5% of your max health every 20 seconds. This is what it looks like? Why do I have like no health? Oh, because I got so much additional health for that other thing. Okay, I guess we can't use that. Bad. That's a lot more health, but can't do it with only half a screen. Let me through. If you equip a fedora, it'll allow you to teleport behind your enemies. Oh. Dash. Sadly, my dash is not rank 4. Oh hey, seen any cool places to live recently? What is this? Joses de Guerra? I'm not sure what that means. Let's get some water! Yes! Order! Away we go, fighting across the battlefield. Ah! Ow! What do we have here? Our French soldier. I knew I should have stayed back and helped Dr. Dominique collect medical supplies. And a ghost door. And Private Brian. Oh! Something I can't read. You are the crazy flopping killing machine from before. You are in grave need of that floppy berserk murder you dish out with your bare hands. My men and I were sneaking through this battlefield to get to the safe area up ahead when disaster struck. A tall gray man, showing no concern for being spotted by the dirty enemy, walked right up to us and barked at us like some mad dog about the hall pass, whatever that is. In a stealth mission such as this, he may as well have been sounding an alarm, as that is when the enemy sounded the alarm. At him he has appeared out of nowhere, and the mysterious gray man disappeared as quickly as he arrived. The only place he could have gone was up ahead, past the motors, but we cannot get out of here until all this madness stops. Help us, you floppy berserker, and give us a chance to take revenge on that damn gray man. Okay. I'm gonna go back this way, though. Ow! Hey, look, more mortars. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we can go back to Napoleon's camp from here. And a hidden textbook. Great. Killed by my blinding lack of glasses. What is this? Oh, did you bring me a new toy to play with? Perhaps something here will be as fun as this doll saw. Hey. Oh, here's another quest. Oh, you come back. I see. Or perhaps you were standing here the whole time. You are quite as a smashed moose. Perhaps one day I will examine your vocal cords firsthand. But for now, I have another job for you. Oh, as the supplies you brought me contain a serum that undoubtedly produces marvelous effects in the patient. I suspect that if you were to administer it to the injured men scattered about the battlefield, it would heal them in moments. Of course, this would not be necessary as the imbecile Bonaparte would allow me to continue my research on creating super soldiers from the corpses of his dead men. Perhaps you would like to volunteer for the next round of tests? No? Well, that is a shame. Nonetheless, you may take the serum and administer it to the subjects. Don't forget to take notes. You have 2 flashbacks? Alright, cool. 120 health on this one. That's bad. I have a nurse's hat now. It just turned into a skull pile, a bone pile. Mikrov's heal. There's another dead guy. Ow! You know what? We need to get this. We need a dash, rank 4+ in order to break that. We're gonna go and see if we can do that. The locker is right here after all. Clink. Dash is right here. Rank 3. Oh. I was rank 4. Perfect. Let's see, we have 5 books. We can get some good ones here. Yeah. Conjure a mighty tide and shred the waves and your enemies. I like that one. You need to be level 16 for it though. Bunny hopping is banned. It's not bunny hopping. It's gracefully leaping. Yeah, look at that. So we got Jessica's locker combo out of that deal. Plus the Goblin Crown and 20 bucks. Cool. A Goblin Crown. A crown signifying membership in the Goblin royal family, of which every goblin belongs. Look at this. It's just beer. Sadly, the nurse's hat is better. Well, that was weird. Oh, he's alive again. Better run, guy. No Man's Valley. No Man's Valley, as opposed to a No Man's Zone. Ow. Get out of here, mortar. Ow. Yes. Yes. And that stun lasts for a long time now. Thanks, soldier! Ow. Oh, you turned into a goblin. Doesn't look the same on everybody. Yes! Alright, we've cleared the way, soldiers. A miracle! The sky has stopped raining death upon us all! Quickly, we must advance! There you go. Can I go this way? I can! Cool. Battlefield outskirts. Private Brian. These must be the supplies that we strategically forgot back at camp. Yes. We must set them down over there. We hope that our leader remembered to send the toilet paper this time. Oh yes, I saw the tall gray man entering the enemy's fort up ahead. It seemed like he belonged by the way he casually waltzed In. Okay, we still have a little bit to go on the morphine for the dead soldiers. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. Goblins won't actually attack us unless we attack them first. Not really that big of a deal just to run through. He's back. And he's also back. That one turned into a goblin. It is a miracle. Yeah, it's something alright. I don't know if miracle is really the word. Oh, that one turned into bones. Oh, here's one. I think this is the last guy. Think. Okay. Cool. Now we speak with Private Brian. We go back and talk to the medic one more time. Oh ho ho, you have done it then. I suppose you did not see any strange side effects of the serum. I must know if you did. It is just that I have sustained a slight injury from a patient flailing around during a routine test earlier today, you see, as this hacksaw was embedded quite deeply in the flesh of my arm. It would be rather unfortunate if the serum you have been testing does not work as I intend. This arm needs my surgical expertise. Ho 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 ho. It would seem that you have used all of the medicine I have given you, so it must have worked well, yes? Oh, no violent screaming of flesh dissolving? Cricket. Cricket. Very well then. I will waste no more time, as I believe this wound is beginning to fester. I have saved one syringe of the miracle serum, as these half-men monsters know how to make a cure, that is for sure. Here goes nothing. Oh, he turned into a goblin. Look at him. Well, look at the poster. Get well soon, please. I've never experienced such pain of such magnitude. Alright, we'll quick save real quick. And we'll be on our way. Whoops. Here we go. The lockers look so dumb. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Hey! None of that. Almost leveled up. Ayo. Double 12, baby. Okay. I think there's like a flame fist thing I want to try using. Okay. Guess we just keep going. Hmm? What? Speak with Private Brian. Yup. Now what? Hmm. Do I have to talk to Napoleon again? I'm kind of confused. Did I just shoot my foot? I do. Look at my pose when I shoot. The first one is normal. Second one is not so normal. The third one is with my toe. Okay, I'm not sure what to do now. I thought we were supposed to continue back, but maybe not. Maybe we have to go back to Napoleon. Oops. Oh, look in the background, there's a big pyramid. Okay, I'm glad to see that you have returned safe. Oh, just in time. My soldiers have finally pushed a way to the enemy's camp. Of course, we do not have the forces to attack, but we are in a much better position now. We soon will see who's the best strategist in all of history. Ah, the balls of that bastard. I find myself in a blind rage as the mere thought of that man. It is one thing to suggest I'm the lamest ruler of lame France in all of history, which is a flagrant untruth, but to also threaten my mother's chastity. Oh, you have made an enemy of Napoleon Bonaparte, the greatest mother-lover, strategist, and best ruler of glorious France. All that remains to fulfill my vengeance on that pig is to assemble my Freedom Legion, Napoleon's Freedom Legion, that is. Together, we will take back all that is rightfully mine. Arg, if only that blasted consul Caesar would spend more time responding to my requests instead of conquering useless dirt. The only attention he pays to things by the name of Cleopatra. And who knows what's happened to her? Not a single one of my message bringers has returned from Egypt. Alas, drastic times call for the drastic answers, as you say. I am left with no option but to deceive others to get what I want. Deception is a tool employed only by the most strategic of strategists, you see. Here, project manager, take this note. It is a fraudery claiming to be from Caesar's beloved Cleopatra, written by yours truly, the greatest frauder in all of France. I know that idiot will be drooling at the opportunity to join Napoleon's Freedom Legion once he's convinced Cleopatra is on my side. Quickly, find Caesar and give him this letter. Your product magic prowess is our only hope. Napoleon Bonaparte. Very clever, Seaman. Ooh, another journal update. Okay. Oh. You found Napoleon's squad of men trapped in the center of a large valley, suppressed by mortar fire that conveniently never reached them, and goblins that didn't seem to care that they were there. Private Brian, the leader of this unfortunate band of soldiers, explained to you that a tall, gray man had approached them and loudly asked for their hall passes, thus setting off the enemy alarms, before quickly continuing on ahead into the enemy territory. With this mysterious man gone, and the mortar fire blocking their path, only the power of self-help could save Private Brian's squad from certain death. You met Private Brian and his squad in the battlefield outskirts after saving their sorry asses, but were given nothing in return. It was time to return back to Napoleon, empty-handed. With Mama Napoleon's chores out of the way, it was time to get down to serious business. A ruthless, evil warlord made of shimmering blue light rules the history room with an iron fist, ravaging the land with his demonic armies and causing endless despair, but no one seems to want to do anything about it. No one except our favorite French emperor, that is. Napoleon knows that the only way to fight back against a brutal warlord is with a hilarious sitcom, and thus he created Napoleon's Freedom Legion, a story about a group of history leaders that became unlikely friends as they battled against evil to win back their beloved home. The first role was open, and only the hopeless romantic Julius Caesar would play the part. With a forged letter from Cleopatra in hand, for persuasion purposes of course, Napoleon sent you on your way to China, a distant land that is currently under Caesar's Roman rule. The future of historical sitcoms is in your hands. Hey look, I'm at the Great Wall, aka China. Genghis, you'll be mine, Caesar. I will have you riddled with my arrows by the time the sun sets. Yes, yes. Well, I do say, I'm quite famished. Perhaps I'll step away now and have my gourmet chefs whip me up something nice. We have an entire gourmet kitchen back here, you see, fully stocked with anything an eccentric Roman emperor could ask for. I'm sure it wouldn't suit your savage barbarian tastes, of course. I digress. Perhaps we can continue this tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I have a busy day full of massages, and I believe I'm even seeing a play. Next week, then. Goodbye, Genghis. Caesar! Get back here and stand your ground like a man. Caesar, you pathetic backstabbing rat. Get out here. Huh? Ah, Caesar! Retreat, men, retreat! Ow. Oh, stupid treants. What are we doing here? Are we done yet? No? Okay, this is not understanding. Apparently this is not something we can do anything about. Ah, there we go. I like his horse. Look at it. It's so ridiculous looking. Amazing. Genghis. Kublai, where have you been? Caesar has still not given us what is owed. He has employed... Oh my god, he thinks I'm Kublai Khan. Kublai Khan? Look at the portrait in the back. Oh my god. Ah, this game. He has employed legions of monsters to assist him in avoiding us. We cannot get past the damn wall. Damn the wall to hell. It seems that silently waiting for a time to strike will not benefit us. Do not lose hope, Kublai. I have a plan. We will build a large gift for that brainless man. He is too proud to turn down a gift, and not intelligent enough to see through a trap. We'll build it hollow for you to hide within. Once he lets it through, it will be your job to jump out and open the gate for us. I will not hold it against you if you delay a moment or two to take Caesar's ugly head from his shoulders. Infiltration is our greatest asset, Kublai. You must remember this. It is the #1 rule of war. There's a lot of #1 rules. Now go, gather lumber so my master craftsman may build us a gift suitable for his royal majesty. Yeah, I have so much lumber, it's not even funny. Excellent job, Kublai. My master craftsman should have Caesar's gift constructed immediately. There's no time to waste. Come with me. Oh my god. It's a Trojan horse. Made out of tree ant logs. Oh, it's so horrible. Look at it. Oh my god. Oh my god, this game gets me. Here it is, Kublai. Caesar will never suspect a thing. Are you ready to do your duty to our tribe? Yeah. What a beautiful day to own a giant wall. Look at it. Oh, what is this? A gift? Why, it is. It's a gift. How spectacular. It must be from Cleopatra. There is no other explanation. I am glad that she has finally accepted my love and has responded in kind. Guards, open the gates. Let my lover's gift through so I may look upon it closely and admire its beautiful craftsmanship. Yeah. This must mean she has finally accepted my dinner invitation. I'd like her to be so extravagant. What beautiful workmanship this is. Only someone with her infinite beauty and wisdom could create such a marvelous piece. I do wonder how I should respond. Boys, prepare a feast. There is a celebration to be had. Your emperor has a date! Gasp! What is this? A ruse? Some sort of foul trick orchestrated by that uncouth barbarian? You look like one of his nephews, you know. One doesn't hide such obvious genetics from the great Roman consul himself. I had you made that moment you fell out of that beautiful horse. Wait, what is that scent? Are you carrying a message? Of course, that must be it. Cleopatra must be aware of the savages infesting the land between us, but she sent an envoy the only way she knows how, in style. Quickly, hand it over so I may put at ease my aching heart. Oh, I was right. I would recognize this delicate womanish handwriting anywhere. It's actually from Napoleon. Wait, what is this? Napoleon's Freedom Legion? A foul-mouthed blue warlord? Why would she join that shrimp of an emperor? The man barely knows how to dress. Things must be worse than I feared. Clearly she regrets joining the silly alliance and wishes for me to whisk her away into a world of exotic foods and extraordinary sights. If only I weren't pinned behind this wall by the fearsome Genghis Khan. Psh. All this because I owe him some money. Can you believe it? Normally such a thing would not be a problem for me, but how does one resist the urge to shower the beloved Cleopatra in expensive gifts? Indeed, the imperial Roman treasury is naught but dust and cobwebs as a result. Not a single debt can be repaid. Surely he will understand, I told myself. He wouldn't, after gazing upon Cleo's infinite beauty. But no, here I am, speaking with a dirty envoy behind a dirty wall. Perhaps you can be of some use, however. Gaze upon this giant floating thing behind me, envoy. This mysterious portal will bring you to another world. It's been useful to me so far. Perhaps you will have luck with finding a way for me to pay your uncle back. Do this, and I will be able to rescue my beloved from this laughable alliance. Good luck, and bring me back some flowers or something for Cleopatra if you get the chance. Women love flowers. Look at those horses. They're so bored. Roman soldiers. I'm not sure why we're guarding a closed and locked gate. But thank God, someone who isn't one of these nameless Roman clones. Look, man, you gotta get me out of here. I'm not supposed to be here. This is a huge mistake. Caesar's batshit fucking crazy, man. We don't even have any food or water around here. Do you see any? Because I don't. We've been standing here for a day. Oh shit, he's looking this way. Quick, go away! If you ask me, that's a pretty ugly horse. See that big glowy thing over there? Yeah, I discovered it. I call it the Caesar hole. There's an endless supply of tree demons inside. Oh great. Tree demons, that's what I wanted. Hello? Caesar wants you for Imperial Roman Army. Welcome, Spirit of the Forest, to Caesar's army. Please direct yourself to the end of the line over there and wait to be called for your application. Have a good day and all hail Caesar. What? Welcome to Caesar's army, where the pillaging does itself. Sorry, what? We need to sacrifice Ents to create life. Brawley the blacksmith, huh? Hey there, lad, I'm Brawley. You look new to these parts. I can forge you all sorts of handy things to help you on your adventures. Just bring me what I need and I can start hammering away. Ooh. 44 damage? One-handed? This is better. Earthy Curious is much better. Earthly Emblem, 50, 24, and 22. Oh, I get 2 of these. I don't have the helmet for this, sadly. But this, on the other hand, the staff might be good. Okay. See how it stacks up. So the cardboard sword, I can use one-handed. It gives 25, and this gives 44 versus my 55 right now for two-handed. Yeah, so these are sword in one hand, and the earthly staff in the other hand is way better than the chisel Forgotten Love. By wearing all 6 pieces of earthly equipment, you have become little more than a pile of dirt and rocks. Now you have a 20% chance to take 30% less damage when hit. Well, I'm not quite there yet. I have the Curious. Oop. And I have this stuff. Go. Okay. So now we just need the helmet. So we need the item for the helmet. Upon reaching the Great Wall of China, a brisk walk of 2 maps away, you found your great Uncle Genghis Khan making a gentlemanly battle of wits with Julius Caesar, who stood safely atop the giant wall of stone. Although the cause for this dispute wasn't clear, what was clear was the giant tree creatures who were suddenly let loose upon the Mongolian visitors, slaughtering hundreds of them before they were able to escape. You met Uncle Genghis back in his yurt, and were quickly demoted for not being able to save more soldiers from the bloodthirsty plants. To make up for you dropping the ball in the greatest time of need, it was up to you to gather the lumber to build a false gift for Caesar. Thus you purchased a sturdy axe from a friendly lumberjack and went to work chopping down trees and gathering the lumber you would need to build a giant wooden horse. There's nothing quite as calming as working with one's own hands in nature, and this extended outing allowed you to clear your head and remember in a panic that you were supposed to be finding Mr. Roboto and recovering a lost cell phone. Luckily, this was a fleeting thought as you gathered and prepared the final piece of wood necessary for Caesar's gift. You returned to Genghis, who was pleased with your efforts and awarded you a small series of islands located in the South China Sea to show his gratitude. The Mongolian carpenters quickly assembled a beautiful Trojan horse, left you inside, and sent you onward to complete your act of subterfuge. Caesar, thinking the gift was coming from his beloved Cleopatra, was quick to open the gates and let it, and you, inside. What happened next behind those walls is the subject of many debates among historians, but most agree that Julius gave you some sort of superfluous task to extend his particular chapter of your story, though no one can agree on what it could possibly have been that caused the quarrel between Genghis and Julius in the first place. Of course, we know that it was a silly feud over a small monetary loan, and the task in this case was to send you hurtling through a mysterious portal into a realm unknown. Of course. Give me the last piece I need for my earthen, wooden, rocky armor. Nope. It just gave me lumber. I need to kill 30 treants. Yeesh. What the? Hey! Alright, so there's a textbook. Oh, a picture. Eh. Can't get back up that way. Okay, we're gonna have to try something else. Ow. Ah! Look at it in the back there. It says Middle Earth. It's the statues from Lord of the Rings. We're apparently in the Shire. Hey look, it's Frodo! Possibly. For some non-copyright infringement of Frodo. Bilbo Joshins. Another man is snooping around my shire. I'm in no mood for your lot. Things are very well strange enough around here already, thank you very much. On second glance, you're more strange than any man I've ever seen. Might be a wizard. Well, no thanks to you, sir. I've had enough of your kind as well. There's no one else left in the Shire to recruit for your adventures. They've all been whisked away by other wizards. I'm the only one left. I've got plenty to keep me busy here between all the Ents stomping around and those skinny orcs poking their noses about. I'll tell you what, if you so badly want me to go searching all over Middle-earth to get some evil ring, you can go find it and deliver it to me yourself. Find a suitable ring of power for Bilbo Joshins. You give me 300 bucks for it? Hell yeah! Then where am I? I just came from the Lord of the Rings. What's going on? I'm so confused. Okay, we need to kill more Ents. Oh. It's growing as I kill more Ents. Interesting. Level up. Hell yeah, baby. Okay. Quest is finished. $37.50. Alright. We'll take a bathroom break here real quick. Back to this guy. Did I? We didn't. No, we still haven't gotten the helmet. So disappointing. Well, hello, portal repair specialist. Hey there, young assistant. My name's Portal Repair Specialist, in case you've forgotten, that is. On another one of these bad boys. They're certainly popping up all over the place now, kind of like old friends you never wanted to see again after graduation. Some of the higher-ups are really getting on my case about figuring these portals out. Unknowns make them nervous, you see, and I can understand that. No matter how long I stand here with my clipboard and just stare at this thing, I still can't figure it out. Hours of standing, staring, clipboard holding, and not moving. Yet, I still don't know a damn thing about it. If that doesn't make you nervous, I don't know what does. Anyway, by my calculations, this one is full of formidable forest creatures and demons straight from hell. There's also a high chance of exploding flora, and possibly some advanced progression impending force fields. And if I had to guess, I'd say you have about 2 minutes before the portal vomits you back out, like bad breakfast. The science behind that part is sound, at least. Something we can all understand. If anyone could survive whatever horrors exist beyond this awful portal, it would be you, assistant. Why don't you saddle up into that portal and save my job? See you soon. Making him another friend. Yes? Back. Oh. Hello? Come on. Hey, you. Here. Let's do something. Looks like I should. Confused. Doesn't seem to be anything else we can do. Can't activate it or anything. What happened? Time ran out? Weird. Hey, we got the head part. Get it. What's supposed to do with this thing? Read the portal specialist text closely. Okay. Hi, Tweakster. Good to see you, man. I guess we're just gonna have to wait. That's something about exploding flowers. I do know that. Do. Use the force of Ents portal. Let's see if there's. Okay. Exploding flora and progression impeding force fields. Okay, so you're saying I should probably use a fire ability on this one? So the fact that I don't have any fire abilities is what's causing... yeah, that's probably it. Well, I thought the progression impeding force fields would be these buttons right here. I'm gonna try re-equipping. Never mind. That's too far away. I was gonna try re-equipping for a like the flame fist or something like that. Nice thing is we can get this though. Earthly helm. Yeah, it's a lot better. Boink. Alright, we're all decked out. Oh, Jared Khan? Oh, hi there. You don't look Mongolian or like a walking tree. Oh, yeah, my name's Jared. Khan, Jared Khan. I mean, sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. I just found out my uncle isn't going to be leaving any inheritance to his nephews, which put my cousins and I in a tough spot. You put your whole life on the line fighting in some stupid war, and then what do you get? I don't really know, to be honest. No inheritance, though. When this war with Caesar is over, my cousins and I will be on our own, so we decided to start looking for a future home. I don't know, I kind of like the look of this place. What do you think? It's a bit of a fixer-upper, I guess, but that little village on the other side of this, cave thing is pretty quaint. And the randomly generated falling leaves on this side are really peaceful. Yeah, I think this is the place for me and my cousins. I wish I could get out of here and let them all know that I found a good place for us. Uncle Genghis would definitely catch me though. Hey, if you don't mind, could you do me a favor? If you run into any of my cousins out there in the world, just let them know that Jared has found a good home, yeah? Oh, here, take this. This is the Jared Stone. It will let any other Jared teleport to me instantly. It's also filled with dark magic. Like, really dark magic. Make sure you only give them out to my cousin Jared's. They'll know what to do from there. Don't sweat it too much, just, you know, if you find any of my cousins, let them know. I'll owe you one for sure. Hey, a new textbook, yay! Okay. The runner-up ring. For hire, wanted, brave soul fit to end plague of ungodly demons tormenting Master Scrooge's residence. Large cash prize. Guaranteed to settle all debts. Inquire within. Okay. Ebenezer's mansion. No way. Uh-huh. This is an interesting interpretation. I don't even know what you are. Well, I can't even hit you. Ow! Mm-hmm. Hey. Ebenezer Scrooge. Oh, make it stop. Go away, spirits. Haunted Nutcracker. A spooky present. Oh. Eerie elf. I see. So if they're in the light, we can hit them. Run away! Oh, the terror is over. What? Jacob Marley says. What is this? This is not how the story goes. Gone, puny mortal, leave me to terrorize this man for eternity. What did we get ourselves into? Excellent. You got haunted presence out of the deal. I like how the sight of our glassless face makes ghosts get stunned. You're like, oh god, what was that? Even I'm scared of that. Haunted walnuts. Here. Waiting for crazy ghost things. They just keep coming back. Ow. Alright, we're getting the hell out. I mean, temporarily. Hey, a locker. Great. You want... Could rank up that again. I feel like that's a good idea. Actually, let's go to the skill shop. This might be a good idea, honestly. Combustible confutation. For the kick. Damage 81%, 65% times 2, cooldown, burn chance. Kick seems better. I think that might help with that flower that we were trying to do something to. Yeah, I think we're gonna use this. We'll rank it up. Here we go. Yeah. I really appreciate how the music is still going out there. After strolling through a delightful woodsy area that you found on the other side of the portal, you mindlessly invaded a someone's home and found a pair of seemingly fun ghosts being terrorized by a mean old man. You attempted to intervene, but all three of them disappeared without a trace. With nothing left to do, you continued ransacking the empty mansion. That's one interpretation. I want you to go there. You. There we go. That'll be more like it. Come here, ghosts. Love it. This ability does a lot of damage. What is this? A closet? Ah, the different lights. Santa? Santa Claus. This prison. It kills joy and locks up the very spirit of Christmas. I've checked my list and I've checked it twice. Scrooge isn't just naughty. He's horrible. Nothing would give me greater happiness than escaping this rotting cell and exacting my ice-cold revenge. The kind of revenge that only an immortal being of wonder can produce. But now, I'm not just a being of wonder, but of terror. Daryl, now is the time to repent for your recent sins. Scrooge has been holding me hostage for months now. Find the key that Scrooge keeps to this cage. It's assuredly in this mansion, and I will reward you well. Oh no, this is like the Santa from Futurama. Whoops. Thanks for giving me the book. Hey, I got some flowers. Ow. Clear the area of enemies, but... Oh no, it's Rudolph. He's mounted on over the fireplace. Okay, we need to turn on the lights in this area. Nothing I can do here right now. Okay. It's Daryl, man. He doesn't have that kind of problem. Ow. Come back into the light. Damn. Come back to me. Aw, man. Every time. It's me every time. Eastern Corridor. Ah, well, that was it. Burn, Nutcracker, burn! Haunted Ballroom. Hi, Trenchcoat employee? Okay. Don't want to go down there yet. Stay away from me, ghosts. Stay away. Dang it. Ow. Come on. There we go. Yeesh, these guys are doing a lot of damage to me. Whew. Ow. No! Run away, Daryl! Need to get back to the bathroom. Quickly. Ah, there we go. Whew. Just in time. Let's see, any rank ups? Yes. Okay. Bastard things. Run. Whew. Clear the area of enemies. I am trying so hard to do that. Rudolph, no! Come on, you stupid lamp. Oh, did I do it? Not quite. Run away, Daryl. Yeah. Cool, we got a new outfit. What does this do? It is better than what we have. No passive though. Okay. I guess we can't go that way anymore. Shoot. Nope, we need to turn on the lights. Still not turned on. Double check that trench coat doesn't have anything useful. Yeah, it doesn't. No passives. It's a 100% real, authentic, fake ghost suit, though. Oh, the trenchcoat employee. Okay, fair enough. Probably some books or something. I'll probably also have a ton of crap I can sell. I told that dusty old butler up front that I was a new chef, then I raided the pantry. I'd be happy to share, for a price. Got a book? Oh, look, the sick-ass antlers. Rattly chains. Spooky prop chains. Battery powered. It keeps your lower face attached to your upper face. Yeah, we can sell this stuff, I guess. Don't really need it. Eye patch, as much as I like it, worse than what I have. Alright, look at all this ectoplasm. And cheese. And a Glockenspiel talisman. Some sick mixtapes. I don't think I need any of this. I do need the mortar. $53 logs. Holy cow. Haunted walnuts. Haunted presents. There we go. Got a bunch of money now. I'm gonna get these sick ass antlers. There. Perfect. Question is, where do we go now? Talisman could have been used to summon a boss, but you can only buy them there anyways. I tried. It didn't seem to work. Oh, you may or may not have 40 showers in this game? Nice, dude. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it then. What am I missing? Scrooge's bedroom. here. The beta boss gear is OP. Cool. So the question is, what? I'm missing something here. Okay, so there's a bunch of lights in here, but there's no lights in the bedroom. Gotta find the third battery, right? Yeah. Trying to find it though. Chandeliers. See this door right here, but I can't unlock it. Oops, didn't mean to attack you. Not sure where it is. Maybe I need to go out. You're looking pretty cold. Can I interest you in some textbooks? Well, what's this? A silver room key. Like to look at that. Yes, please. Poseidon. Hey, don't you dare go in there. You hear me? That's my daughter in there, Pipsqueak. She's safe in there from the cruelty of the ocean. Nice and safe. Yeah. Now where has that ocean gone? Not there. Okay. Moby Dick. Moby Dick 2. The Great Greatsby. The Three Musketeens. Gulliver Gets a Job. The Odyssey. Alice in Wonderland. Alright. Well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for Super Daryl Deluxe. I think I'm gonna take a quick break, and then when I come back, I'll play some Dragon Ball FighterZ. So I thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you in a little bit.